Don't blink, it's your boy, and welcome to the real content of the show. You guys are doing well because you guys are having a fantastic freaking day. I had a good idea. Give me a sec. So, we're replying to Dogs OH, shout out Dogs OH, for another question that has to do with manga. We're doing Dragon Ball or Naruto. Now, what I could do, I have 5%, so I cannot really show you, and I don't know how to move the camera, but if you look here, we have a bunch of Dragon Balls, but we also have some Naruto. So it is kind of a hard question. It's actually a really, really good question. And honestly, if it wasn't asked of me, I wouldn't think about it as a good question, but it's honestly, dude, this blew my mind because it's such a hard question. Okay, so it's gonna be a longer response than usual, but I am very passionate about the subject. I love both Naruto and Naruto. See, I'm supposed to go to sleep, right? I've been up for fucking way too long. But that being said, we have oh man, it's gonna be a blooper. No, focus, Inky, focus. Okay, so as a person, right? I'm gonna talk personally. My answer would be Naruto, and I know a lot of people are gonna get mad. Now, I'm not taking away from Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is one of the best manga piece ever made. Dragon Ball, the Akira Toriyama, rest in peace, who created Dragon Ball, who died recently, is the reason a lot of the mangaka that created Bleach, that created Naruto, that a lot of the manga that you're seeing nowadays were inspired by Dragon Ball. When I was born in the 90s, right, we had the big trees. The big tree was Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. It was called the Golden Age of manga. And if you ask two of those three artists, Dragon Ball had a huge impact on them. Oda did say Oda, which was the mangaka behind One Piece, did say that Dragon Ball had some impact, but not as much as Naruto writer admitted and Bleach writer admitted. Dragon Ball also was one of the first anime brought to Western culture, so it has a huge impact culturally speaking. If it wasn't for Dragon Ball, nobody would give a shit about Naruto, right? Because nobody would think about anime as more than just a cartoon. And so it is a cultural impact that Dragon Ball will never be beaten. Dragon Ball is the father of manga in the Western civilization. However, I'm gonna have to go with Naruto for two reasons. Dragon Ball is amazing, but Dragon Ball is very old. Dragon Ball is again, it's wonderful. It's almost a masterpiece. Um, but if you compare it to nowadays, shows like Jujutsu Kaisen, shows like Attack on Titan, shows like Demon Slayer, right? The animation is completely on another level. Now, I know what you're saying. Oh, Inky, if you watch Dragon Ball Super, it's pretty good. Yes, but we're talking about Bad Dragon Ball. We're not talking about Dragon Ball Super. And if you ask me the question, I finish with the Z. There's no Super, there's no GT. I did watch GT, but it doesn't exist in my mind. It's better that way too, right? However, I did like Super Saiyan 4. That's another subject. So back to the subject of Naruto. See, Naruto, although it's old too, aged better than Dragon Ball did. Can you compare Naruto, graphically speaking, to a show like AOT, like Jujutsu Kaisen, again, Demon Slayer? I'm taking those three because those are my next top three. No, you can't. However, Naruto has this will last longer than Dragon Ball did. And that's the truth. For Naruto, there's also the fact that Naruto. My problem with Dragon Ball, I do like Dragon Ball. I think there's amazing characters like Gohan is amazing. I think that Vegeta is amazing. I feel like Piccolo is amazing. I feel like even Frieza in the Super Saga and the Super is amazing. But I do find Goku a bit boring. Goku just wants to fight, which is cool, but Goku doesn't go through changes. He's always the super fighter. And it sucks because some characters like Future Trunks, like Vegeta, even Piccolo with Gohan, to me was better written than the entirety of the journey of Goku. Sadly to say, Naruto had this amazing journey, which we came from being hated to becoming respected. Not loved, but respected, which is very different. Now, you could argue, and you can make a very valid point, that Naruto chapters are triple the length of Dragon Ball, right? But even then, Naruto's story is more than 3 times better than Goku. And I'm sorry, but that's the truth. Also, I would have to give it to Naruto because Naruto, like Dragon Ball, was the reason people gave a shit about anime, right? People start getting into anime. Okay, let's put it that way. Dragon Ball was the reason some people get into the Western civilization was. Oh, that's a blooper. That's a horrible answer. I'm sorry. You see, Dragon Ball was the reason a lot of the Western civilization got interest into manga and anime. Naruto is the reason they stay. For a lot of people that you gotta ask nowadays, their first manga, their first anime was Naruto. Naruto. If you ask the older generation, possibly Dragon Ball. But nowadays, most people are gonna say Naruto. Naruto is still beloved. Fuck Boruto. Naruto is still very, very beloved. People are still looking at it as this great piece. Character speaking, my problem with Naruto is, apart from Naruto, there's a bunch of good characters. Like, for example, you saw Obito, you saw Kakashi, you saw Itachi, you saw some characters like Sasuke, Uchiha, Hinata also. Yeah, Iruzen, uh, and they're Jiraiya, Pain Madara, yeah, and there's so many good characters in Dragon Ball. See what I mean? Um, Lastly, to finish this video, because I have a 2% battery, I do believe that Naruto. No, you know what? I'm gonna leave it there. It's a long enough answer. Love you guys.